1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody close the door. Hey, it's time for episode 17, season 1 with funky hair Kelly Consuelos. And today we have talk show host Andy Cohen, who I actually saw on a Finding the Roots episode rerun, which was cool. Ken Jennings, Jeopardy host, and Grant, he's probably supposedly there's two other people that are better than him in Jeopardy, but I digress. Lola Consuelos, la hija de Kelly Ripa, is going to give her mom a new look and dress her up like a millennial and dress her up like a young college student. And we will compare that with what Kelly actually dressed up like and wore when she was like 22, 21 years old. Or, well, I would say when she was a college senior, but I think she was acting when she was college age. She didn't go to college. But besides that, time to get the show started. Shout out to all college graduates. And we're going to start off with one little story about the reveal of the South Carolina Gamecock mascot. And I think number 5 is going to blow your mind. Like literally, whatever the fuck that means. All right, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Or don't. I don't give a shit.
I can just see that joy light up in their face. It has given me...
I don't give a shit if you do subscribe.
He's David Neer. At the University of South Carolina, a mystery solved. The identity of their school mascot, a closely guarded secret. The role always a high honor. Football games, basketball games, leading the marching band. And tonight here, the graduation reveal. 22-year-old Sarah Sylvester. She's a biomedical engineering grad. Sarah has been the mascot. Proudly still wearing the feet there. She's the school's first ever lead female mascot.
I can just see that joy light up in their face. It has given me a whole new perspective on life, and one that I hope that I can continue to carry with me in my future.
Sarah telling us she's grateful for her professors and for the chance to be the mascot.
Our thanks to David. That's Nightline for this evening. Catch our full episodes on Hulu. We'll see you right back here same time tomorrow. Thanks for the company, America. Good night.
Odyssey Roofing spring sales event is here. Get a new roof starting at $99 a month. Call by Wednesday and get $1,200 off your roof replacement and free gutters. Call Odyssey Roofing today for a free estimate.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend. Haul or tow just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you. Lease a new Ford F-150 STX for $419 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
The timeless gift. Stackable bands, $189. Tennis bracelets, $499. When 2 hearts become 1 pendant, $699. Half-carat bands, $399. And 1-carat top white studs, $599. All guaranteed to appraise for double the Jewelry Exchange Villa Park.
Odyssey Roofing spring sales event is here. Get a new roof starting at $99 a month. Call by Wednesday and get $1,200 off your roof replacement and free gutters. Call Odyssey Roofing today for a free estimate.
If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I love a weird challenge.
The search for my father has been narrowed down to 3 potential dads.
Do you see what's happening here? This is a Mamma Mia.
It's live with Kelly and Mark. Today, let's all say bravo for Andy Cohen. And Jeopardy's own Ken Jennings puts our hosts to the test. Plus, Kelly gets a new look from her daughter, Lola, as I Love Mom Week continues. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, May 9th, 2023. That was quite the reaction we got.
I know. But calm down. It's Tuesday. You know how you get on a Tuesday. Well, Showlace is back from her whirlwind trip abroad to see the coronation of King Charles.
Yeah.
How was it?
Amazing. Fantastic.
First of all, you were deluged with rain.
Yes, I stood 9 hours in the rain.
Oh. Well, that's called Sunday, right? That's called or Saturday in the UK.
But you were not alone. You brought your trusty companion, my head on a stick.
You're everywhere.
Was with me.
It's as though I was right there enjoying, and you got me my favorite fish and chips.
Yep.
I was very
How
hungry.
are the fish and chips?
It was good.
Delicious. I had a pint.
Yes.
Yes.
I had a pint, as I always do when I met a coronation. Was I tipsy? I heard my head fell in the mud.
I love your. Is that a fascinator? What is that you have?
That's
on
my fascinator.
Fascinator?
Yes. You know, I not to brag, but because I knew Showweiss was over there and I knew she was capturing all of this for our show, the minute by minute coverage, I felt this sense of obligation to wake up with you. And I was wearing my fascinator in bed.
I called her and she goes, "I'm watching the coronation. I need to go."
Yeah, I was like,
She's
I
like,
needed to
"Can I-"
see
yeah.
every second of the coronation. I was texting with Anderson, who was giving me unique perspectives.
I was gonna say, you probably had a better spot for me.
We were texting back and forth because
You do that for the weddings as well, right? The royal weddings. You'll be texting each other about what's
yeah,
happening.
we text because I want to know what's actually happening. I know what I'm seeing, but I want to know what's actually
The
happening.
behind the scenes.
The behind the scenes. And then I had my field producer, Lori Showweiss. Did my head on a stick get you any access at all?
No, but only a few people did recognize me,
Really?
which is, you know,
They recognized my head on a
they
stick.
did.
Yeah.
They did.
That's nice.
Yeah.
They were Americans. Oh, yes, I was going to
Actually,
say.
one British woman did recognize you.
Really? Maybe from visiting Lola. She recognized me from the cheesemonger or something.
Yeah, the cheesemonger.
Yeah.
I also had a whirlwind international trip. Just got back. You know, Gelman sent me on a field trip, which was great.
Yes. Your first field trip.
Field trip. We bought a piece of this soccer team in Italy, if you guys don't know, and they had to start in the lowest division, and we were playing the last game of the season. We had to win. I took Seth Gronquist with me.
Yes.
Man, did he work so hard.
Seth is the hardest
Seth
worker.
worked so hard.
He's ducking behind the stairs. He does not want to be
The
acknowledged.
good news is we won. Campobasso won. We made it to the next division, which is the 4th division. So I think Ted Lasso, that show Ted Lasso, really explains the promotion and the relegation of how it happens in European soccer.
And are you Ted? You're not, because
no.
you actually know.
Yeah, I'm one of the owners. I'm not Ted's the coach. I'm one of the owners. So, yeah.
So you're
Yes.
You're Rebecca.
I'm Rebecca. Yes, I'm Rebecca. Thank you. Yeah, I am Rebecca. But we had such a good time. We have so much footage. But
You got injured.
well, we'll talk about that.
Okay. Well,
Should we show the tape now? What do you think, Gil?
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
show the tape now. Here's a little.
okay.
Here's what happened.
Here's what happened.
Here's what happened.
Smells like a locker room. If my 16-year-old self could be here right now, he'd be freaking out.
We're just at the beginning, 2 days away from hopefully our first of many promotions.
I think I hurt myself.
This is almighty. I hope you put insurance.
So, very embarrassing. I hurt myself kicking the ball. So I'm here with the physio for our soccer team, Michele. He's going to try to fix me up. We'll see if he can do it. Michele, mi puoi aggiustare?
Sicuramente.
He said yes. He said he can fix me. Calda. That means hot. Terapia calda. Hot therapy. SIL. Yes, Silvia.
Alessandra e Giulia. Hiram Lodge. Hiram Lodge. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. Thank you. It's good for the fans, man. It's fun for the Riverdale fans. Mama. Dove sta? Mamma, amore. Just a family photo during some treatment. Family affair. Io, Francesco Ripa, la mia moglie si chiama Kelly Ripa. Siamo parenti. Sono cugini, speriamo. Solamente cugini. It's her cousin. I'm sure we could see the resemblance. Baby came from the Bronx, a New York City kid here in Campo Basso, representing New York. So we're gonna show some more tomorrow of the actual game. And are you crying?
No, I'm laughing because
Oh, the pixelation?
The pixelation of your crotch.
They didn't need to pixelate it.
I know.
They didn't need to pixelate it, but I see how everybody gets a little an uproar if you see some, if it's tight shirts. So I figure I might, just to play it safe.
Yeah. I love the fact that the doctor brought his whole family in.
Yeah, listen. What happened is I'm so old. I haven't kicked the soccer ball in so long. When I kicked it, I felt something pull/tear. I'm like, oh, this is not good. So we were walking the stadium, having the stadium tour, and they saw me limping. And you know how the Italians are. They want to insist. They would insist that they're going to be taken. They're going to take care of you.
Because if you pulled your leg, they also pulled their leg.
Right.
The entire nation started limping.
I went, and this guy has worked with some of the biggest athletes. And I said, this leg, does this look like a leg of an athlete? And he said, no.
Yes, but the physical therapist that was looking at me, I think his younger brother was there, and just the time he was taking care of me, it was taking a while, but I thought, okay, he's just taking his time and giving me the proper care. He's not going to rush me. It's fine here. So I'm just sitting there. I think he was stalling on purpose because within 45 minutes, his wife, his sister, his niece, his brother-in-law, his brother, his mom and dad, and the family dog all managed to drive down to take a picture with me. I think it's cute.
Stadium tour, and they saw me limping, and you know how the Italians are. They want to insist. They would insist that you're going to be taken. They're going to take care of you.
Because if you pulled your leg, they also pulled their leg.
Right.
The entire nation started limping.
I went, and this guy has worked with some of the biggest athletes, and I said, this leg, does this look like a leg of an athlete? And he said, no. But they were so sweet. We had such a great time. It meant so much to the city of Campo Basso.
And I love that is he a striker?
Yeah, Chicho. That's his last name is Ripa. You'll see tomorrow on tomorrow's show. He comes up huge in this game.
We have to be related.
Well, he's from a different region, not from your region. So I said, well,
What does that mean?
Well, usually, you're from the Ancona region, your family's from there. I'm sure if we'll do a DNA test next time. We'll see if you guys are right.
I expected you to do a DNA test.
I know, but I had the swab, but I just didn't feel it was right.
What? Just asking. They're very nice.
I didn't feel it was right. We just met for the first time. And,
that's when you do it.
That's when you do it?
Yes, that's when you do it. You say it's a COVID precaution, and you swipe, and then we figure out if I'm related.
And I don't know if we're gonna dig deep on this fact, but I think we're the first celebrity-owned soccer team in Italy that has been promoted in their first season. And next year, we're gonna do a little remote there next year, don't you think? We're gonna bring the food. Oh my gosh, Kelman, the food was amazing. Wait till I think we're gonna show a little food stuff tomorrow as well.
Yeah, I heard that you had full access to everything because I guess Riverdale is big there, and so Mark was basically you know, anywhere he went, if he wanted to work in the kitchen, he could do that.
Yeah,
he could.
They let me mow the grass on the soccer field. You'll see tomorrow I drove the team bus. They're huge Riverdale fans there.
Yeah, I know.
And now they're going to start watching our show.
Well, I remember. I don't know how are they going to do that? How are they going to do that?
YouTube.
YouTube.
The weather was beautiful.
It looked gorgeous.
It was 72, not a breeze, just sunny. It was gorgeous. And I think in New York also over the weekend.
It was. We don't want to brag, but we too had nice weather.
and going to be nice most of the week. It's obviously going to, I think we're going to have some nice weather for the weekend, for Mother's Day.
Yeah. Mother's Day gets a good day?
Yeah, Mother's Day usually gets a good day. They say that people talk about the weather.
Yes.
An average of 8 minutes and 21 seconds a day.
Wow.
Over four times a day. But I told Kevin.
That's all in the Northeast.
Yeah. Or in LA. What are you going to say about it in LA? But I find that if you're with somebody like in the elevator or waiting for something, you're talking about the weather. For me, that means I'm out. I have nothing else to talk about. It's slightly less rhetorical than asking them how they're doing.
What's up?
Right? Because it can give you, hey, how's it going? Good. All right, great. Done. I'm done. I'm done with that conversation.
It's just to break the uncomfortable silence.
Yeah.
But you know me. I love uncomfortable silence. It is my favorite. Oh, I can lean into it hard.
You just stay quiet?
At the end, if there's speeches or something, a toast, a weird toast, I always go,
let it go.
And I like to see who speaks first, because that's the person that is suffering from anxiety the most.
They start tap dancing.
Don't get me wrong.
Right?
I suffer from anxiety from uncomfortable silence also, but once in a while,
you let it ride?
As an icebreaker,
you let it ride?
Let it ride.
Let it ride?
Let it ride.
Yeah, they say the last person who talks buys whatever you're doing in life.
You taught me that.
Yeah, just stay quiet. The last person who talks is buying whatever you're selling.
You taught me that for contract negotiations.
That's correct.
He goes,
say nothing.
Say nothing. And so that was hard for me to conceptualize at first. And instead,
it works.
You're right.
Yeah.
If you just stay silent, people will bid against themselves.
That's
and you're
right.
like, wait, your bid is already on the floor, but okay.
In other news, in New York, our Knicks, our New York Knicks are down 3-1 against the Heat. They're coming back to the Garden. Let's go Knicks.
Let's go Knicks.
Hopefully they don't cancel another Janet Jackson concert.
Oh, wait.
That is the Janet Jackson concert. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, wait. I thought it was last night.
Maybe it was.
Last night
Maybe it was.
or tonight?
I don't know.
Is it tonight?
It was supposed to be. Yeah.
It's tonight?
And it was supposed to be tomorrow night, but they moved it.
I feel like the basketball playoffs are toying with Janet Jackson in a way, and hockey, right? Guys, get on board. Okay.
We have a huge show today.
Oh, we bumped into him backstage. Andy Cohen is here.
It's so nice to see Andy. Love him so much.
He's written a new diary, and today is Pub Day, which I didn't know what Pub Day was until I wrote my own book, and then I learned.
Tuesday's Pub Day.
Pub Day. Has nothing to do with alcohol. It's publishing. Yeah, I was like, oh, we go to the pub, I guess, and celebrate.
Probably, some people do.
Yeah, but this book is like very it's dishy, like all the previous diaries.
But now it's
this
with
one
kids.
It's got a lot of heart. It's got the kids and a quest.
He's such a good dad.
Yeah.
He's such a good dad. Also from Jeopardy, Ken Jennings is here.
And then Ken is going to host our version of Jeopardy when Andy, Mark, and I compete in a special All My Children trivia challenge.
Yeah, he's going to win that.
He's going to win because Mark and I don't know anything about All My Children, even though we work there.
But he knows the years before we started too. Like he knows the history. I'm assuming that Ken Jennings is going to give us a lot of history questions.
I only know about All My Children on the days I work there, and on those days specifically, in terms of just my life.
And I Love Mom Week continues with another makeover. This time we see what happened when our Lola makes over Kelly. I can't wait to see that.
Is Andrea in the room? So I didn't understand it when you did it. And I especially didn't understand it when Lola did it with me. So you'll see it, but just know that what you're watching is a woman that truly doesn't know what's going on. Okay? Huh?
It came out good.
It makes sense in the edit?
It makes sense.
Okay, because it didn't make sense. All I did was get into a fight with her about what a mess her closet is and what a slob she is. And I shudder to think when she moves out after graduation, what is going to happen?
Well, she'll have to do it on her own. Yeah, she'll do it.
I've seen what that looks like. Remember when we went to visit her in London and I spent the entire trip cleaning up her crap.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be lovely, the piece.
Okay, good.
What time is it?
It's time for Live's Spring for It. Our virtual trivia dancers are getting great with the special effects.
They are.
That was Jillian Hendricks from New Jersey.
Let's say hello to Diane Sindel from Schwittsville, Pennsylvania, who watches it on WPVI.
Oh, good news.
Schwittsville. We know Schwittsville. Is Schwittsville near Allentown or Fogelsville?
We are in Montgomery County, the outskirts of Philadelphia.
Okay, got it. Okay.
We've run out of time, so you get the mug, and Mark doesn't get to attempt to rob you of the mug.
Yes.
We've run out of time.
You know why? It's because you did the video with the Italian guy, the soccer video first.
Okay.
So Diane just gets the mug.
Just so you know, it's like if you're a baseball player, it's like being walked.
Yes, we're walking.
I didn't strike out. I didn't get a hit.
Well,
I got walked.
You gotta walk.
Enjoy the mug, Diane.
Deja, thank you.
Well, I would say it's more so an intentional walk, just to be specific. Mr. Sucker for the Rules, stick around.
I can't see. Okay, you're playing for $1,000 appliance package from Cuisinart. You have 20 seconds and only one guest, Diane. Good luck.
All right, here we go.
Thank you.
On yesterday's show, we talked with Elle Fanning. In what film did Elle say she appeared when she was 4 years old?
Daddy Daycare.
Wow.
When we return,
Andy Cohen.
stick
We continue I Love Mom Week when Lola gives Kelly a makeover. From Jeopardy. And Jennings will later host a very special All My Children Challenge. And coming up next, Andy Cohen.
What is she was like? Oh, she's like, Dad, I met a guy. He's really sweet. We've been on a few dates. I like him. And I want you to meet him. Be nice to him. And she's 19. Now, by the way, he's 34 years old.
One of them. That's why STEM harnesses active ingredients found in plants that target nerves bugs have, but you and your family don't. STEM, rooted in nature, optimized by science.
Every 40 seconds, someone in the United States has a stroke. Learning how to recognize the warning signs can help save lives. The sooner we can get the stroke under control, the better the outcome.
Learn more at Healthy Driven Chicago.
Oh. My bad, guys. Sorry. Just probably should have let it go. Wasted more time trying to be super.
Learn more at healthydrivenchicago.com.
On tomorrow's show, Sylvester Stallone and his family will be there. Family.
That's great. And I Love Mom Week continues when Misha Gelman does a makeover on Laura Gelman.
Lori.
Yes.
Has that happened?
Yes, it has.
And was Lori as confused as I was?
Yes, and very dissatisfied. Yes.
Very dissatisfied. Good. Equally dissatisfied.
Yes, equally.
And also, we're going to show the second half of that video when I went to Italy and to show the victory.
The victory party. Yes. And do we see your recovery from your mortal injury?
Oh, yeah. I'm moving. I'm jumping. I'm very excited.
Underpants? There's a lot of underpants in at least from what I saw, the videos you were showing me. Apparently, when the players win or
they have to give their
they
uniforms.
take their pants off.
Well, they're everything. The fans want pieces of their victory.
So they take their clothes off and throw it to the fans.
Yeah.
We should do that at the end of every show. Take your clothes off and toss them to Showwise. Yeah. It'll be like backstage.
Let's go.
All right, he's a man who needs no introduction. He's a mogul. What a mogul. A TV and radio host. He's the father of two. He's also a best-selling author whose new book is The Daddy Diaries. Please welcome back to the show, our daddy, Andy Cohen.
It's so fun to be here.
It's great to see you.
Can you believe it?
No,
We're all together.
I'm going to take a picture. I can't believe it. We'll take some pictures.
Okay, so wait, you just spent the weekend in St. Louis.
I did. It was so fun.
You were inducted into the St. Louis Hall of Fame.
Yes, I got a star on the St. Louis Walk of Fame.
How did that compare to the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
It was different, but it was amazing. It was very sweet. It was a family affair. People came. I thought no one was going to show up.
Oh, come on.
People showed up. It was very nice. My parents were excited. Ben is so over it. He's like, no. I said to him that morning, I go, remember when I got a star in California? He goes, yeah. I go, I'm getting one today. He goes, do I have to go? I go, yeah.
Your boss has been honored.
Oh my gosh. T.S. Eliot, Josephine Baker, Tina Turner, Yogi Berra. I'm right next to John Hamm. All over the map. Yeah.
All the zaddies.
All the zaddies. Yeah.
Wow.
Did you take Ben to a Cardinals game?
I did. I took him to his first Cardinals game on Saturday. And again, I had to couch that as I said, we're going to get hot dogs and fries and ice cream at the game. Right.
Yes,
so it was about the food, and then the game was
the
on
games
the
are
side.
shorter now. I think
They are. Yes.
How does your mom?
I didn't know Yogi Berra was a zaddy. Since when did that happen? You see, you don't say we're going to go to a baseball game. He'll be like, oh, it's like, well, I'm going to take you for hot dogs and french fries and ice cream. It just happens to be at a restaurant that's inside a ballpark, and there's a game going on.
Game on Saturday. And again, I had to couch that as I said, we're going to get hot dogs and fries and ice cream at the game. Right.
Yes,
so it
right.
was about the food, and then the game was
the
on
games
the
are
side.
shorter now. I think
They are. Yes.
How does your mom feel about that? The shortening of the game.
She's for it.
She's for
Yes,
it.
absolutely.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Good.
I mean, we now need the Cardinals to start winning, but that's another story.
And happy birthday to Lucy, baby Lucy.
Yes, she's
That was a
one.
fast year.
Yes.
She's got my heart, that one, man.
I know, she's so cute. I can't wait to see Lola make you over later. Man.
Oh my gosh! Well, I
Soon
mean,
Lucy will be
I
making
can't wait
me
to
over.
see Lucy
Yeah,
make you
I'll be
over.
on the walker. I'll be like, we're gonna.
She's gonna bedazzle.
Yeah, I'm gonna bedazzle your walker, Daddy. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's so. It brings me such joy, both of us, such joy to watch you with your kids, because not only are you a phenomenal father,
Thank you.
and your kids are evidence of that they are exceptional kids.
Thanks.
But it also sucks us back in time.
I know.
It
I
really
love it.
does suck us back in time.
I-
We get to relive it all through your kids.
You're both very good with children. I
Well,
have to say.
turns out.
You get on the floor and you do the work. It's great.
We like to play toys.
Yes.
We like to play toys.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a day off when you two show up.
Speaking of playing with children, what's going on with the Real Housewives and all the drama?
Well,
And
I mean,
can you explain to me the breakdown of, I mean, first of all, I love my family, I love my in-laws, but I would not want to do a reality show.
Yes,
with that.
right.
So explain
it's
it.
It's going to go one of two ways. Well, I think you're talking about Teresa and Melissa.
Yes.
They just kind of unabashedly hate each other at this point. And there is something refreshing about the fact that they're not even trying to hide it anymore, but it's also upsetting.
It is upsetting.
Yes, it is.
So how do you handle it when you're hosting the reunion?
Let them. It's kind of like with Ben this morning, who was, melting down. You just let them have the melt. You let them get it out of your system, and then you just try to do the work
when they're exhausted.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
But do you see any path back?
I hope so. I don't know.
You
don't know. Yeah.
Okay, we have to take a commercial break. We're going to talk about being a dad and everything else in the Daddy Diaries with Andy Cohen. When we return, stick around.
You won't want to miss it when Kelly, Mark, and Andy compete in a Jeopardy-style challenge to determine who knows all my children best.
Partial.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to take a commercial break. We're going to talk about being a dad and everything else in the Daddy Diaries with Andy Cohen. When we return, stick around.
You won't want to miss it when Kelly, Mark, and Andy compete in a Jeopardy-style challenge to determine who knows all my children best.
Partial response. That's when your antidepressant
service of a local.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
We are here with the father of all daddies. Do you like that? The father of all daddies?
I like it. My Housewives tagline is, I'm a father of two, but a daddy to many.
It's so good. That is good. I like that.
It changes every couple
Yeah,
Yes.
it's very good.
Thanks.
So this is your fifth book. I've read all of them, as you know.
Thank you.
This one, I've got to tell you, I've enjoyed the most.
Thank you. Wow.
I really have.
Makes me happy.
Because it's got all of the
Juicy
juice
stuff.
and
Yeah,
the
right.
gossip and all of that stuff.
Yes.
But it's got a lot of heart.
It's got a lot of heart.
It's a man who has become a father.
Yeah.
And all of that, and
Yeah.
maybe you dream of settling down someday.
Yes.
Maybe
yes.
you think about it.
Yes.
Maybe you do.
Maybe
And
you're going to make it happen.
Maybe I'll make it happen.
Maybe we can make it.
Yes, I've been thinking about it a lot, as you know.
All right, so it's diary. So when does it start? What
The
date?
book starts on New Year's Day, 2023. I've just put Mayor de Blasio on blast on CNN, having been overserved on New Year's Eve. And it ends on New Year's Eve of last year. So that's the arc. And I have a second child. I welcome a second child into my life during that time. And I really, it's the time that it's the year that I realized that vacations aren't vacations anymore. They're trips.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a real bummer. The low point of the year is August, my 3-week vacation with my family. That was the low point of the year. And that begins, the subtitle is The Year I Grew Up. And as you said, it's everything dishy and funny and behind the scenes stories of the housewives and celebrities and stuff like that. But it is every relatable story about raising two little children that you can imagine.
So we knew you before this.
Yes.
Worrying was not a big thing. You didn't worry a lot back then.
Right.
You were carefree.
I've become my mother.
Are you?
Yes, you
You're
worry.
Ellen.
I worry all the time. Yes, about scheduling, about ailments, about tonsils, about adenoids, about rashes. I mean, everything. Yeah, Yes. I mean, what was the hack that you told me about constipation, that oil?
Well, there's George's aloe vera.
That's what you told me, yes.
George's
I
aloe
mean,
vera.
you know, I'm texting Kelly at very random hours, like, what do I do with X, Y, or Z?
But do I ever make you feel better?
You always make me feel
Yeah, because I'm like, it is. I remember because when we went through it, none of our friends had kids.
Right,
So we
I
were
know,
like,
it's so weird.
We were the
It's the
Starship
reverse.
Enterprise.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and I'm like,
now Anderson and I have these toddlers, and we're, you know, killing time between naps.
You're
together.
excellent parents.
Thank you.
You are excellent parents.
Thank you for reading the book.
I love this book so much.
you.
The Daddy Diary, The Year I Grew Up, is available wherever books are sold.
Happy Pub Day.
And a little later in the show, we're going to test Andy's All My Children knowledge with Ken Jennings. We're going to beat us.
I don't know.
Stay tuned.
I don't know. Tomorrow on Live, Sylvester Stallone and the entire Stallone family.
Because there are people that are going to want to watch Sylvester's daughters because they think they're hot. Girls that are going to want to watch because they want to be like them. Older people want to watch because it's going to be the Sylvester Stallone show and they want to see all of, you know, his old friends and that stuff.
And did it my way.
Invasive. It's for people 45 plus at average risk, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider for Cologuard.
I did it my way.
For the first time in the almost 60-year history of Jeopardy, we're going to reveal in advance where the daily doubles are located, but only for you, the viewers at home. Here in the studio, and of course for our contestants, they will remain concealed. And if you at home prefer not to know, you can always look away. Let's find out where the daily double will be in this first round. All right, there it is. We'll hide it again. It's safe to look. Amy, you've seen the categories. Where do we start this tournament?
Whoa.
Whoa! Whoa! Big changes on the set of Jeopardy. Groundbreaking changes. Holy shit. Holy shit.
That was a scene from last night's premiere of the newest Jeopardy Champions Tournament, Jeopardy Masters. Welcome to the show, the host, Ken Jennings.
You arrived yesterday in New York City from Seattle.
Yes, got in late last night.
Are you, so you haven't really gotten a chance to enjoy our stellar weather.
It's been great compared to rainy Seattle, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, so we were having a rainy spell here, and I was worried for you specifically because I didn't want you to come from rain and arrive in rain.
In Seattle, we're so used to the rain. We're like, we don't, like when the sun comes out, we're like vampires. We're like,
right.
What is even happening?
Did you bring any of your family with you?
No, I've got a kid in high school still. They're all happily at home.
Okay.
Except for the kid in high school, probably not happy.
We're probably not happy. Is she at that age where she's looking at colleges?
Yeah, so my younger kid is a sophomore, and we're kind of getting to that stage again for the second time. Stressful every time.
Stressful every time, but less stressful the second time. I mean, from our perspective.
And I hear your son's into baseball stats. Can you do something with that? Is that a job?
So my son, after years of kind of being a little mini-me of me, always thinking about, well, could I go on Jeopardy like Dad? He got really into advanced baseball stats a couple of years ago.
Advanced baseball stats?
Oh, they don't just have the regular ones anymore.
Right.
Analytics. They've got crazy new ones. Yeah, analytics. And I think if you were serious about it, you can be a professional baseball math guy.
That's right.
Yeah, because I would think that teams would. There's a lady in the audience. It's like, yes, you can. She must know.
There we go.
But I think teams probably recruit guys like that to figure out who they want on their team.
They used to work on Wall Street, and now they're scouting minor league players in Nashville.
That's good. And your daughter, did she get her license, or is she getting her license?
My younger kid got the license just a few months ago.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I was in charge of most of the driver's ed because it turned out I was better at concealing my panic than my wife was.
Were you pushing that fake brake?
My wife reaches for the handle, and she doesn't like that she's doing it, but she just can't help it. And I'm very much, maybe it's the Jeopardy training. I can pretend I'm not terrified and be like, okay, now we're going the wrong way down this one-way street. Let's talk about what we could have done differently here.
You don't go 35 on the highway, and you don't go 35 in the parking garage.
We had a kid that thought that when you made a left turn, you then drove on the left side of the road.
Of course.
Okay?
Makes total sense.
That's, a whole other ball of problems to try to rectify here in New York City. So tell me about like how your shooting schedule is. You live in Seattle, but where do you shoot Jeopardy?
Jeopardy's in LA, so I commute.
It's not that far.
It's not that bad. It's a short flight, and the dirty secret of Jeopardy is that we do like 5 in a day. Like a full
best schedule ever. That's the schedule.
So does ABC, our wonderful the Disney company, do they put you in a private jet so you can kind of get down faster? You know, cut the travel time, a little speedy jet, maybe get down in like an hour or so, hour and a half tops, like in an hour or so. So then do you film? And the question I would ask is, you film 5 in one day. So then, do you film a whole month's worth of episodes in a week? And so, like Monday through Friday, so 1 week a month, do you film 25 episodes in 1 week and then have 3 weeks off? Or do you come once a week and film 5 episodes on like Monday and then have 6 days off and then the next week come in 5? Is it like, so how does that work?
It is pretty cushy.
It's nice and efficient, and you get it done.
Yeah, I come down for like a day or two. We do 10 shows. Boom, boom, boom. You know, the host changes his tie. The contestant who won changes their outfit. And then I'm like, on yesterday's program.
You're right. Amazing.
Was it yesterday?
Amazing.
Like 10 minutes ago.
And so, and then Maya Bialik is the other host. Yes. And what is is it like, how do you dole out the shows?
It's roughly a half and half split, mostly reliant on her sitcom schedule. When she was doing Call Me Kat this year, her time was very limited. Yes. So when she was on her sitcom, I was hosting Jeopardy, and then she would trade in.
It's a nice trade-off.
It's good variety, I think, for the tour.
Yeah.
And Jeopardy Masters.
It started last night, right? In prime time.
So it's 2 30-minute episodes.
Yeah, an hour-long show will have 2 games. We got 6 masters, like our greatest recent players are all back. Amy Schneider, James Holtzauer, and you'll see them all every night because we're playing 2 half-hour games.
It's so funny. We were talking about the other night. I can't remember. We were trying to think of what the question was. I got Final Jeopardy, and none of the contestants got it right. And to me, it was such a no-brainer.
We'll try to figure out.
I have to figure out what the question is because I wanted to impress you.
I was so impressed.
It's the best feeling,
Was
right?
it Sesame
It's the
Street?
greatest feeling. It is like finding. Like I was like, it was as though I solved world peace. You know what I mean?
Now you're gonna stick around and do a little game with us after this, right?
Jeopardy Masters airs tonight and runs for the next 3 weeks at 8 p.m. on ABC. And we're back. You're going to play a game with Andy Cohen and I. Yeah.
Thursday on Live, Ed Sheeran. Keep dancing with my Live is Emmy nominated.
Dancing with my eyes closed. I'm dancing with my eyes closed. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay. With my eyes closed.
But don't wait. Buy one, get one free is only available for a limited time. Trust ABC Plumbing, Sewer, Heating, Cooling, and Electric, and consider it done.
We are back with Jeopardy host Ken Jennings, who for some reason has agreed to stick around and host an All My Children Trivia Challenge. And super mega All My Children fan Andy Cohen has also returned. All right, Ken, what's about to happen? Where are the Daily Doubles hidden?
I'm not going to reveal the Daily Doubles. If you've seen Jeopardy, this is not a surprise. You'll pick a category. You'll tell me which clue you want. I'll read
We're
it.
short
and
on
the person
time. Let's
who
just get
selected
into
it
it.
can
We know how
buzz
to
in.
play.
You will lose points, not dollars, if you're wrong. So be careful.
Okay.
And if you get it wrong, somebody else will have the chance to buzz in.
Okay.
Wait till I finish reading the question.
You could have gotten 3 questions
Let's get
done
started.
already.
Today's categories are, in All My Children trivia, we have wedding bells. You'll have to name the couple getting married based on a photo.
Okay.
Then we have the Oscars. You'll identify the Oscar-winning or nominated performer who appeared on All My Children.
Okay.
Then we have Mixed Nuts. That's random. All My Children facts.
Got it.
And finally, Mother's Day. You'll name the All My Children character who is the mother based on a list of their kids.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
You could have already knocked out probably 5 questions.
We are going to fail in the worst way.
Kelly, you're going to select first for us.
Okay, I will start with
Mixed nuts.
the Oscars. Ken, for 10, whatever.
For 10 points. She was Erica Kane's cellmate, Belle Bodine, before winning an Oscar for Misery. Andy.
Who's Kathy Bates?
Who is Kathy Bates? Who is Kathy Bates?
We had to wait till the end of the question.
You gotta wait for me to finish reading, Andy.
Sorry. Mixed Nuts for 10, Ken.
She played Langley Wallingford's long-lost daughter, Verla Grubbs. Andy.
Who is Carol Burnett?
It is Carol
Mother's Day for 10, Ken.
Kendall, Josh, and Bianca. Mark got in first.
Who's Erica?
Who is
Erica Kane.
Sarah Michelle Gellar?
No, I'm sorry.
Erica Kane.
Andy.
Who is Erica Kane?
It is Erica Kane. Yeah.
I'm going to take Wedding Bells for 10, Ken.
Identify this couple. Take a look.
That is
Character names, please.
Character names?
That is
Who is
Frank and Marcy.
Who is?
You're out of time, Mark. Kelly, you're in.
Maria and Edmund.
You are Maria. You're on the board. Well done.
Finally.
Where to now, Kelly?
I would like
Go.
nuts for 20, Ken.
Opal Courtlands owned this beauty salon. Andy.
What is the Glamorama?
It is the Glamorama. You're killing it.
Let's go Mixed Nuts for 30, Ken.
Adam and Stuart, Alex and Anna, Maggie and Frankie.
Who are twins?
Andy.
What are twins?
They are all sets of twins.
Let's go Mixed Nuts for 40, Ken.
She owned and operated Pine Valley's boarding house.
Oh,
Who's Mrs. Garrett?
Myrtle Fargate. This is the most fun I will have all week. Mixed Nuts for 50, Ken.
We're finishing the category with a toughie. This is Erica Kane's record number of weddings.
Oh, wow.
What is
Mark's
11?
gonna try it.
What is 13?
No, I'm sorry, Mark.
What is 11?
What is 9?
Also incorrect. Andy,
What is 11?
right in between. Yeah.
Who are you?
Keep going.
I'm not cheating.
Let's go.
Okay. Wedding Bells for 20, Ken.
Take a look. Who are they?
Oh, the wonderful, who are Greg and Jenny.
That is right. Select again.
Last question.
Wedding Bells for 30, Ken.
Here's our final question. Identify this couple. Who is that, Andy?
The beloved Angie and Jesse. Who are they? Can I just go ahead and take this down? Buy my book.
Coming up next, Lola's going to do a makeover on me, and we're going to figure out what just happened here.
Thursday on Live from the new film Fast X, Ludacris.
I think I got 3 questions right. 3 questions ain't bad for someone who just kind of knows from word of mouth. Put in the comment section, what's the deal with soap operas? Hey, baby. I said you never know, never know, never know. Go. Baby, no, I feel like dancing.
Save up to 27% when you bundle home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Hey, welcome back. We're continuing I Love Mom Week with another makeover. Today it's your turn, right?
Yes, I was at the mercy of our daughter Lola. She got to choose my look. And here she is explaining her master plan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lola Consuelos, and today is probably one of the best days of my life. I get to dress my mother like me. I am so excited. You do not understand. I have been waiting for this day since I was probably born. I absolutely adore her style. I kind of want her to step out of her comfort zone a bit. She always says to me, Lola, honey, I'm too old to wear that. I always tell her, Mom, clothing has no age limit, okay? My style genuinely changes every day. I love to wear leather jackets with jeans and maybe a tank top, a wet tank top. I also, if I'm going out at night, sometimes I'll wear a boot with a skirt and a cute little top. These are one of my favorite pairs of earrings. They are heart earrings, and I think that they're going to look super cute on my mother. I also have this necklace that I think is going to be great on her. And my mother has just walked in. How do you feel about this?
You know me. I feel like it's a little youthful. I'll give it a go.
I actually cannot wait. I could shed a tear right now.
All right. Well, she really had a lot to say about your style. I can't wait to see your new look.
Also, it's really something, and I don't think it's fair that I was caught in workout clothes for this pre-outfit thing. But anyway, we did it when we did it.
Yep.
Here's the transformation.
I think you look great. And Lola, thank you so much for doing this. It was so fun. That was really great.
Thank you, Lola.
Yeah.
That was very interesting. What a social experiment it was.
And we'll be right back. Look out.
If you would like to know more about anything you see on Live, log on to our website at livewithkellyandmark.com.
As someone living with type 2 diabetes, I want to keep it real and talk about some risks. With type 2 diabetes, you have up to 4 times greater risk of stroke, heart attack, or death. Even at your A1C goal, you're still at risk, which if ignored...
Thanks to Feel Away Optom, I feel way better.
Enhanced calming for cats.
Hey, there's a split screen. I thought you looked great. Those boots look a little big.
One of us looked comfortable and one of us looks uncomfortable. Yeah.
All right, we got the inbox.
Inbox here. Maria Mancuso from Staten Island said, I was so excited to hear that Campobasso won. My family is from Campobasso, very small nearby town called Mona.
Chiloni.
Chiloni is a beautiful area in Italy where the food is outrageous. The people are forte e gentile.
Strong and gentle.
Yes.
How come the Spanish guy knows more Italian than the Italian girl?
E gentile.
Strong and gentle.
Yes. and she looks forward to hearing and seeing more.
You know, there are more people outside of Combas, the Molise region, than inside. There's
You mean
more
people that are from there that moved to outside?
Outside, yeah. Sue Gallo from Atlanta, Georgia said,
So does that mean that a lot of the people that live in there are outsiders, that they travel and they say, oh, I want to go live in Campobasso? Like, so they make it a point to move there because it's a smaller, quiet town. So people, it's almost like the Hamptons. You know, I bet a lot of people that are born in the Hamptons or like Cape Cod, like a lot of people that are born in the Hamptons, when they turn 18, they don't want to stay in the Hamptons. They've been there their whole life. They want to get the hell out. A lot of people that live in the Hamptons are from outside of the Hamptons. They say, I want to move to the Hamptons as an adult and live there, you know, middle age and stuff. Kids that graduate high school, you know, they don't want to work in the Hamptons and live there. They don't want to go to college, and then when they graduate college, go back to the Hamptons and spend their 20s and 30s living in the Hamptons. They want to, maybe when they're 40 or 50 or something, they might move back. But a big part, you know, a lot of people that live in the Hamptons aren't from the Hamptons, and a lot of people from the Hamptons move out. So.
To outside?
Outside, yeah. Sue Gallo from Atlanta, Georgia said, my husband's family on his mother's side are from Campobasso. Their name is Del Greco. It was exciting to see Mark on the show this morning. We're going to be in the studio next week live. We'll be in New York City celebrating our anniversary and birthday. So excited to be
We
there.
should have a cake here.
For Sue and Jim Gallo.
That's it. Tomorrow on the show, Sylvester Stallone and the family will be.
I love Mom, continue to Misha and Lori Delman.
All right. Well, that was great.
Moving forward, they still have that. They just.
Oh, well, that was a great, fun little episode. Thank you to all the guests, Andy Cohen and the I Love Mom Week with Lola Consuelo and Ken Jennings with Jeopardy, and I thought there was another guest. No, Ken Jennings, Andy Cohen, and the I Love Mom. That's it. Thanks to everyone. I got to go. It's a fast day. It's going to be a big rainstorm, and I want to make sure I get all my seeds planted for the summer vegetables because that water is really going to help everything spring. All right, till next time. Yo estoy Kelly y mucho arrivederci. Conoscere amore.